Yamabia Kwabe about WestCoast TV and UI precisely Hunter West Municipal in the Western region. As usual, and today happens to be Monday, 13th October 2025, and it is a fresh day in a week, and again a second week as far as October is concerned. And the West Coast Sports here at the moment, and now we are going to go every year. Now you chefa, you do madi, you bazuma, and secret. Now you build more a war of which money no more de amanone. You go far in your core, and my great granite pruka, a wakani if I bato. You know, you learn more a war FIFA international break, and learn more the various continental. And ask various contenders of yes, individual coming ball over there, CONCACAF, and then we will also award that of the Europe and then Africa. Imoti ikokana ikozro kamadna pepe na Europe and then matches say because na itokwa azara sura Africa besu because on ikokana itokwa as I'm speaking to you be ngwazo na kubo football okay Ghana ikokana na kon the serious qualification to the 2026 United States of America, that is USA, Mexico, and then Canada. Is secure. Yeah, place meant there, and we are hoping get draw Kagana Kenya the better group. Battle the possible possible country. We are here to see this draw and right. I'm running Kabia. Justify the Misia Coach Otto Atto, Governor if Abasuboche Chibra, if His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and then also Ministry of Sports and then Recreation, and the Kofi Adams, and the other body, Mobile Wari, and my blaster who gonna secure the qualification to the next stage of the competition. And ask the competition, the upcoming competition 2026 FIFA World Cup, more about as well. And as usual, this and many more. Yeah, Emirati Kigre na Palon Wosuko na Baba okay, Prince Sam, the sports ambassador. I will pick any kisha so Adumba Pakusi, Basu will pick any na secret. Now Adumba fair one more abuchimani no na ifa jukwe great na ifa ibre our can come with pepe as usual anti secret na Daniel Sefa abuchi udunju question February Kumasa Sante Kotoko Accra to folk and then the other teams more most when it comes to Ghana Premier League February. But my question that I'm asking is that yes, the FA couples GFA couples are jubilating as far as Ghana qualification and scale your qualification to the World Cup 2026 is concerned. But I still have my question to ask. No question. And my question like category don't be so much happy about the Blaster qualification. Yes, the entire Ghana we are happy about the Blaster qualification, but you category don't be so much happy because your Ghana league per what is going on. Go for your qualification. Even Ghana Blaster is like opponent. Yes, we have qualified, but there's nothing shows. Okay, Ghana league. It is in the best direction, okay, best position. But maybe would digest more. I would more. And then also, secret, the possible, the gradual steps, and ask Diaron Ghana, Diaron Coutinho, that level, possibly will assess coach. Sometimes qualification by yes, lead the million me one get a well much, but the much effort. The individual brilliance, individual effort. Yeah, my banwa. Yet, okay, we'll look at all those things. And secret John Evans Kobna, Edimduma. Now my right and my left, Adama Pagosi, and then Prince Mona Kawa.
Yeah,
I don't be able to.
I'm going to be a camera.
Yes, below that. Sure. I hope they be an alcohol.
Oh, I'm going to be a camera.
Wonderful. Yeah, come on. Yeah, I see. There's a Monday.
Oh, yeah. Akwe da anko de ye ifi oye we dey silu Obia edwumani bia no boss on Monday.
Really?
Oh yes. Boss what put count Monday a bit.
Me feel Monday too.
Boss Monday.
Me Monday bani me no aji.
Boss when you aji because there's some yamu binum no I say you will fear weekends ni na nkoten nti Monday no ba dem na e betim yotu na na man kakra no ono me DJ ne ba me dey no ya sometimes na biye manka
I don't meant to ask you.
Boss, that's what I say.
We
can Cosmos.
No, weekend one today.
Boss, we can Cosmos.
No,
weekend Saturday.
No.
Boss, let me check him. Cosmos Saturday, don't to Wofi. Or start from Friday. Friday, we don't to Wofi. Saturday, now to Wofi. Sunday, now to Wofi. And but those days, and Franco will be a shift the man. But Monday, they know. Or better now, boss, at least. Oliver no na do ha Andrews no mo ha Madam Empress wa ha gift no mo ha one year crowd be football po a obetim dey conversation bi aba na chede wa intete ni kaka boss wa ko ka Friday wa mutino no ofi Saturday wa mutino ofi
Adom
Sunday wa mutino no ofi me so me ka
enti American ni na no me to ase a no chede odu Monday a or there I'm a one
yes
a feeling more happy because nothing at all ever about to yeah so that in your that kind of company I will feel like a weekend the benyan with you okay but say if you rather say kwa if you are say I be for right and I be for left and I go straight
was be for left
I be for left sure. Okay maybe a princess buffer but
prince buffer right
sure na ma so go straight it tells you say you know you junction no the one you baby obi afa you fufa ho wi a any what mini what prince ni what nti you mo bia so ye na de
boss me ti ask you but you see Mondays no I dey about sometimes so in day yam binum so one ma enwa asem why dem aka na aka no yam binum one ma yehwe how weekends no okwe you know DJ na de na the opponent DJ na age or that
well I'm the odu weekends na me no agi in the sense that minya that is when maso minya akonewa me dey year me runs me one or two things sure. Even the weekdays you know ejuma na wagi ni na
yo exactly
from Monday up to Friday ejuma na agi adasa nti ejuma no ko me yakwan ma ye nya daji mpo yeah, then you visit, you na yankofo, you relatives, others
sure.
And you na kasa you know individual be or the yeah. You want na. Enjoy the weekends na. Me mum there. I'm very very happy because weekend day no.
Ntoba aba na ma eba Monday na empe.
Me the menu achire mo baby.
Because them Monday na empe.
Ono na wie na me bo poe mu wo station one a. Yeah the blaster commentary so ne wa.
Okay.
And a blaster so na ya qualify nti. Mo ko so no chere vim no wo so. Ono so muduro state me vim no wo so. Adasa.
My boss I don't consider say team etwa that is Monday not the days so akini na fala.
Oh, etumi twa Monday.
Monday na team.
Not the days ni na. Oye chotro.
Yes.
Prince,
kakebi na waka.
Boss.
How far weekend?
Boss, the weekend as usual. I think the Blasters make many people one day. In the Comoros. I've been one of the team watching Ghana born left and right, front and back, named the but at them I don't believe Monday is one of the days sometimes we do now boss soon do nya and boss sorry wa ko na emo no when am no I am bro sometimes so I say dagaka it's boss weekend day normal once you won kwa na mo jiri mu for Sunday boss we still have hope.
You still have hope and we also and there's also baba. All right, and that's when at the end of the Ghana ya qualify bia.
Oh yeah.
This is no passport na na you good.
Obia here because yeboko.
Enti e hwana say wodi no nyama ekura na bia nbi wo ma wodi e hwana.
Sure.
E de guna akwema. Na hwana de guna akwema na no come. Right. FIFA international break as usual. Teams no do na no good was seek one qualification. Ina ebinum so wo hoyegu na no ka ho. Adena wa hihye or matching to there na there ball but until the bank team ball na kasa no match no here point no nka odo ofim so aja ofim so ahwe ne na ka fon so aka eden
oh yeah
ono so dey asotwi o dey aman ahwe na FIFA so abe na wa haw no enti in order not to, I mean, bring in those kind of in your money, although Oba no Kaji, or any Guasi. And you can room among a share or FIFA international break. I don't know if some touches or touch on before near Bosch or senior blasters or Ghana young qualification. I don't have a chance to follow.
Oh, all right, boss. Once again, Chicha, I shall for one hour monitor soon na over share my na fino one like na comment so if you want na BBRCT I can why come boss during this international break there is this guy I've studied much about him and since Oimeji with great or better performances our Europe no me development as a player and Mr. Dina we do this time around and this particular weekend no Emma me pay much attention to him because of the kind of body or body or any national team environment. I'm not talking about any player than Erling Haaland of Manchester City. Boss, the guy has been so superb, he's been so brutal, he's been so fantastic as a player. And boss, but you didn't come back now the baby with performance or any team no what they do yes course me that see actually Erling Haaland boss one of the guys currently players one body was really pa with one performance over the top 5 European league star for the past decade no team can't play so one more thing without mentioning Erling Haaland individually even awards now they be a Ballon d'Or rankings be even anybody back with him and they be a top player be another best player be at the end of the season no but ain't shut down Erling Haaland but after that boy no make him move to mainstream Europe no boss nobody will be no you very eye catchy on man now no team both greatest players on earth currently I am for Erling Haaland didn't count and right from IB that is Salzburg that is Austria. No go play Borussia Dortmund. But Erling Haaland acquired play beer at Borussia Dortmund. He gave us the goals, he gave us the numbers. Even at a Dortmund side, no one need that quality. Expect there such a player will give you that goals or that numbers. But this is Erling Haaland. But over to Pray Aubameyang. Ever to the likes of Osman Dembele, no, this Marco Rios, no, Emma Obuano, Emma Noma El Borussia Dortmund man. Now Kofu be na doubt there. A branch no Obe Remu, that is England, no. Obe team will prove no work because always be ano you the German Bundesliga they wakoye an automotive that is a monopoly. Wakoye the one side. A team like Bayern, I wanna always be what team moving one into moving to that is England. England so that is a league beer looking at it competitive nature. Denmark players especially attackers are watch in other leagues in the one performance in the not their mind. But boss, we are not talking about any other but a Norwegian player. Boss, most often on Yantan to only them. Ye the likes of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer no e won from John and Race no e you want to chen together with Henen Berger I want na where players want to raise the name high currently that's when we are going to talk about Rasmus Holland you talk Martin Odegaard and then also Alexander Solo I want our better players I say I want one about them one open him one but above all no and above them no we are seeing that is Erling Haaland boss up on one thing and one of or some of ne performances award than this so far. Oh, yeah, there. What need now? Say about greatest players and going forward. You have players here. Over team will take up that mantle when it comes to goal scoring. Boss, you have to think of Erling Haaland because now, we are all looking at Cristiano Ronaldo, our best scorer, 1,000 that is professional goals. No, bit my you are all now looking at that is Lionel Messi. Also all men that goals now 900 or maybe their account. Only some 4 assists or so, so 14 said not their account. Emma will do the 400 assists as a player. professionally. Now, the players in Buonma, they have the records over there, also, but we are not paying attention to this Ellen Halanga because you have find there over Manchester City, no players who provide what the man, no players who team you man what the man. But boss, the only thing of me team get a judge attacker be and a striker be the number of goals over share. Me a striker, no matter how well me playmaking style, obe team wa boa team. No matter how well maybe a team general performance, me team ma boa na. Boss, what on be judge my goals. And that is Nicolas Jackson. No matter how best and a branch no bono modern, and my Chelsea team goes orange into us on a good striker. Into striker, the Martin Edige. Ellen Alan, one of the starter, or the you pay attention to. Nanka or there one a new corner, there, or team or share, not or share hat trick at the age of 19 the UEFA Champions League. That is one thing we have to look at. From there, no, and Uncle there, Yema initials lawyer then, or a corner as a player. Over team will do the mistake now. Ye na yere then yere pe one into only number 1. Now your player boss in that is a competitive matches, a total matches of 343. Boss, why should 281 goals? Tells you the kind of attacker he is. Take the English Premier League, boss. Obia to match 76 goals out of 83 Premier League matches. We are not talking about it takes good players and a great players. Oh, Premier League, it took them most years. And the total Brian Alan, no, only the easiest, the quickest to achieve 50 goals in the Premier League. 31 matches. The man and the co and the co together with Alan Shara. Number of boss matches of 1 year and some will reach the record. No, boss Ellen Haaland, you see some few minutes and they reach the particular records. No, and now when it comes to most goals in a single Premier League or a season, honestly, Ellen Haaland scoring that is that margin of goal 36 goals. Ultimately, now you know, or the washing away or papa, or friend Alan Shara and 34 goals. Ultimately, or share in a single season. Also, or the papa, no matter if you want now. 39 matches. Edmund no way. 39 matches. Edmund no way. What's your 38 goals? Into chale, Abraham, what play beer? A friend for nowhere. Match you are winning no should go.
What should go?
That could be no yard and one should go.
No yali.
No yali, no one should go.
Babo no go.
Oh boy. Into 39. What's your 38 goals?
39 games.
39 games for Norway.
Watch 38 goals. And the average, you know,
1.05. Yes. 1.98.
It is a written every single match. I don't have Oshigu. And goals no share. You find not less than 2 goals.
Yes. Oshigu. And you know. It tells you the kind of player, or the man. And one American man link to there. What no win boss. Now they have a foot in the World Cup. Yes, and Yakobono. Young there, Martin Odegaard, but he's been the guy always piano. He's there for oil that is Norway. And actually, Norway set up now. We need the names net them maybe England be war. We need the names into them and Spain war and France being war both that names no. All we need be. On what now quite a collective effort, but always no. A being Ellen Haaland or be making sure that what complete your mission no or the amount air water, and he's doing so fantastic. Yan Shen a baby jet as a more jan. Ye can greatest African strikers are. Ye can some can look at the number of matches Unya and son or the rest of 51 goals for Ghana. Oh no, baby, you're the top scorer, but Ellen Haaland is scoring each and every now and then. And at the continent, no, at the total, that is Europe, the noir. I look at it with development on why it will give no moon. At the total Africa, no, I didn't go full. In town, one what them bono, and a competition, a country like Norway, ebe face no. On yet to them are African in the face, but Ellen Haaland will very soon score goals more than a Samoan when it comes to the international level. But actually, so though comparison between the generations now, they are frana they are here, but. This a guy. Look at the age. He's no stopping anytime soon. Young boy about why are they waiting machine or boss, the Roma, a country like Spain. Another we am pede make one seminar medicine. Boss, Spain would have to wait till the next international break no be there. One qualify, another one qualify.
Or qualify.
But this is football. So you can try the man, then we can easily say Nigeria from so qualify.
Oh, Nigeria will qualify.
Wasn't he? You can try the man.
Oh, Nigeria will qualify.
Every team will qualify. You can
Nigeria won next match and won a, I think, one in
Benin or one group was a very dicey. What's the Benin? South Africa winner, South Africa qualify.
South Africa won't win
or football. Boss, for now, countries like Canada, Mexico, US of A, Japan, New Zealand, we talk of Iran, Argentina, Uzbekistan, South Korea, Japan, and Jordan, Australia, Brazil, Ecuador, Uruguay, Colombia, Paraguay. Now, after Morocco, Tunisia, talk of Egypt, Algeria, and Ghana. I also talk to one my Waka, that is 2 sports from the Asian, that is Federation.
It's African Morocco.
Yes, Morocco, Tunisia.
Morocco, I think Morocco 2 matches or the
but
but the match for that.
Oh, boss. Well, we put the fears. Other countries won't.
Oh yeah. Morocco too. I'll qualify in advance.
Yes.
Tunisia so
yes.
Egypt I qualify. Ghana
and for now African yes sport na waka 4. And that I feel qualify that's 9 sport 10 right. Yes, waka okay play with playoffs into waka 4. Yes, Alboko. Nefa Kwankaka Fununsa, also waka 3. I also be 2 more one. UEFA no boss on baby room. One na Spain no na do go no.
And what no be?
Spain in buy, England in buy, France in buy, Netherlands in buy. And actually boss how are also nyamare kono one matches kono obeying about a country like Spain or they were very careful. Yes, one the man. I think they drew one matches in during the qualifiers so one now go for the incident now. If not, anchor by now, no, you bet can't spin you come back all the same. Make sure they also not quite a side here, but injuries are how one. With one matches are our bottom. As one recent years record, we've had players like Gavido, Pedro, I want our be the kingpins, I be the main bosses, everything. Team now no develop around them and say you being a lamia man monso obey shima. But these are guys are boss a prasolo how on or affect your spin one a performance of league. But even with that no, they make sure that they score out goals and I'm very hopeful that they will be the next team from Europe ebe can one they account so yeah share how everything is our boss.
All right. I don't matter say anti babun read Prince one na man so on so one. On hena on far on child area na fi sanfo the room oye efie ensem Prince
boss. Well, today I don't back on Facebook West Coast Television and if when you go direction if was you go do olite like nearly pia share mo be also or should be boss me remo baby at the Denmark na mirror na in there not today my yalka strikers on 17 as far as World Cup qualifies near concern Rasmus Holland one of the player Motu Marsh na in there you see the no one sem kakre today my Ellen Bright Holland lay no back at the similar way in our branch of friend Rasmus Holland boss Rasmus Holland here Denmark and I came back at Dennis na boss Abrantia no or starting a career was Stangrass that is the Australian league in one or shall say playing for that is Stangrass na Yeriti ne market value as 2.0 million. That is 2 million in a year rate in one sana Olberemo Atlanta. Now boss Olberemo Atlanta around that is 21 million euros in a Manchester United. Ever funny for Atlanta then okay. That is Manchester United around 77 million euros. Into boss Eshe from that is Stangrass to Atlanta, then from Atlanta to Manchester United. And now boy Nebu Akko so papa just because the goals are in the old produce but boss already Manchester United no Abrantia no born more than but boss later from there that is season last 2 seasons no Rasmus Holland another team form almost bear 20 matches, both that is the club and the national team in a onye bimbo just because the only opportunity of Manchester United in showcasing the talent and ono how Brighton be brave. So then there papa Ngwafa Antonio Conte ever funny free that is Manchester United on loan. Now ordinary room that is Napoli Bobo Kun. Boss Brighton no per matches a wabo Ediama Napoli at the Champions League come on was wabo 5 solid matches. And watch 5 goals. 5 solid matches this season. No, yes, yes. What about 5 solid matches for Napoli? Watch 5 goals. So in every game, and here we are not goal, but it has been 2 matches about brace, and some of their name matches about Bono will make an assist. That tells you how good he is. Boss, name him there. On one boy no obesi word that is Napoli, but already the move from the room Denmark bo kunum. Boss me no can say the last game Belarus na Denmark boy no Brighton is 2 goals or make it 2 assists. So it tells you that the performance other man that is Napoli is the same performance other man Boboko another man or friend Denmark. So I keep on questioning myself there. Say player like Rasmus Holland able to man set goals with both country in an half that is national team. Into boss can another no goal or share against Greece. Ne edeka ma or share against Belarus plus my watch in a boss. We are talking about 10 goals in just 7 matches. It is a player like this can give us goals now. Now Manchester United, what did such a player or to bench around 19 matches, 20 matches. Now Brighton to bench when you're being body. Then I keep on asking myself there, Manchester United have a project in our year. Because this is a top-notch striker. Now him there, boss. He is very, very young, 22 years of age. And Esha teams are wabon we are onshare then that big team apart from there Obo Atlanta Kakra no Manchester United no top notch club when that's Napoli or Oliver. So going into Denmark Nessa Brighton still wabo 2 matches in this preseason year that is a break here Nasa 1 man or 2 men 3 goals plus 2 assists. Boss, it tells you the caliber of striker he is. And gradually me when there today, my Ella Brighton and Ella Kali no way on his shoulders. No, Rasmus Holland sending Denmark to the World Cup. No, Onobotu Mwabwan Bibri, another Obotu Mwabwan team. No, carrying the team as a top-notch striker. No, Obotu Mwabwan. Yes, that's sorry, our Napoli as a lone player there, but me expect there. Antonio Conte with the performance in the absence of Lukaku in half players here work that is Napoli Bobo Kurum Papa Nebo Kodo na wa branch because boss wa pick in the feet and we all know the kind of coach Antonio Conte say a player na so pewa indeed no you we will talk about Scott McTominay. Now last season Scott McTominay went into the Italy and he was one of the top notch midfielders what Napoli that is the Italian Serie what this you talk about Bill Gemo, one of the top notch midfielders from Chelsea setup, that's Chelsea Academy, that is in Napoli, and they went on to beat. We talking about Anguizia and the rest. These are top notch players. We to watch and wabwa. Sanki Erika Parker, Beka Kuriaye Varascaria, player and consider with Jeremy Napoli. But Antonio Conte saw it that no, this player or a player be it doesn't suit the style of player. And we have seen Antonio Conte winning the Scudetto with Juventus and the rest, going to Inter Milan, winning it and coming back to Napoli. He has done it there. So it tells the caliber of coach he is. It may expect that Napoli, Ebotola, Rasmus Holland, every Manchester United walk in the essence of Lukaku, Brighton able to step into his shoes. No why you do. So Rasmus Holland is one of the top-notch players. Then lastly, boss, on Belgium national team, boss, we should be very, very careful. And there Adomleka, that is Spain. They should be extra careful. Me, I am talking about Belgium because North Macedonia one of the team. I want to see Simon say one of the league top. Actually, one group now. Pe one group now and in there I am not in the Belgium age now kono. In the Belgium Bobo kun age now kono. So boss, Belgium should be one of the teams. We'll be very, very careful. As far as this World Cup no concerned. Boss, America Belgium in Nano. But Obotuma banded this particular season, another the 2026 World Cup, we may not see the top-notch countries, that is the World Cup no. Say this year. Boss, football this time around has been one of the that is yeba kan there obiale hu ne bo and sometimes they work there obiale hu ne bo bia boss omu de ebinim ball too bedi but share the kind of performance other clubs be waddling mind as far as the World Cup qualifiers no concerned boss oye hu ye papa because boss let's look at this naka group E adomale kano Spain no den kano okita 9 point Turkey kita 6 Georgia kita 3 in Bulgaria kita 0 and ko basically akade Spain when steady another one shey because ball no ni mo aye din ye papa so Belgium boss or the extra careful I hear the media assemble to mo ato one pa elho
all right asem bohwe na otum na wa ato one that says by Prince Sam and Prince Sam was the migler na eva igwakane na eva emanti so far so good the word about ewo abrochimani no a ebian amanone me nkomo ni hwehwe na eli okay Spain the qualification to World Cup proper that is 2026 my ekremoke they should be very careful and also Belgium and then talk of the Rasmus Højlund must regular na ilonke indeed say chunwazore na yeke board ka kono wala numkwase dia the only thing is to find another chunwan wa hono because be say ekrodo so yentina for akwa enje numkwase and Rasmus Højlund in fact e wo madaba it's not easy it's not easy ke you ask that kan so ko bietoro no ejeni meva e toro ni ikirimo ke ejeni ya afe the same ejeni nkura kofne no bietoro no ko anka yes it easy afoko mo sakota avuma and see that is Manchester United for you and then Napoli for you. It tells you the experience when it comes to coaching. Yes, and coach is more to go club now. Basically, player, I'm a player must go kana ichina ejazo oh kana. All right, yen share page no say coffee be maba yen share na yen twembo en fama on na awo yen ko enenim na yen bra yaba yebo share na ma all be anso ya hwe na ye twegum na ye dia ma on ti yen na ne ho bra just small minute bia some few minutes bia yen bra yaba na fi yaba tioro. Welcome back. Yamabia Kwaba Fiaba West Coast TV with West Coast Sports and Yamabia Kwaba. Now, Yabodo, Yabele Udunko. But phobia never said out to the bones are rotting together with a heart of lion. Two hearts they are playing today. And I'm running Krabi who to win this particular encounter. But you know, Anamana was a day that Senior National Secretary Blasters of Ghana qualified ahead of the Comoros, Anaske, Madagascar. In fact, the only contenders, Monaco and Chinsi, Blaster was the Madagascar. But you know, Mali, very cool over money. Mali scored them by 4 goals to 1 or 0, and then also Comoros, now, for the first time, as far as a Comoros Ghana competition or meeting in the concern, Ghana will win Comoros by a goal to nothing. Candidacy by Kudus Mohammed, the Ghanaian as a Golia. And Ghana who now they book a ticket to the FIFA World Cup 2026 next year. And now so far so good. Blasters. Mamisha Simfi, me right hand, that is Prince. Now, Mwekana Mwizai. Prince!
Boss.
Blasters, we have qualified to World Cup 2026.
Boss.
Yes.
Blasters. We say Blasters. And, boss, Gino Infantino, FIFA has congratulated the Blasters of Ghana and FIFA Ghana boss. As well. He say, Bewojima Baba pa na ni ojoko mechanic ka ekrepa se Ghana yako World Cup bia ya beza FIFA preza e habe. Sabako bia ya habe ba. Boss ye dey mention Infantino hari.
Style and passion to the greatest FIFA World Cup ever in 2026 in Canada, Mexico and the United States, and congratulations to the Black Stars on reaching the FIFA World Cup for the 5th time in history. Your fans will bring color, style and passion to the greatest FIFA World Cup ever in 2026 in Canada, Mexico and the United States, and we expect that your team will establish more global stars to follow in the footsteps of the famous team that made the quarterfinals of the tournament in South Africa in 2010. But for now, enjoy this special moment, and we cannot wait to see who the Black Stars will face when we have the final tournament draw on the 5th of December. See you all very soon. Well done. Congratulations. Bye.
Into boss, Gino Infantino. Hey, media day. He say Accra, the first African country to reach the quarterfinals in the World Cup 2010. South Africa. Ono ina osha unde okepa na colors no osha how was supporters the passion what the game nim na boss Gino Infantino no into Blasters today yesterday yen to no dey na basa na brofo no so won super order wana akomado what boss yen game no money yen hwe another game no means ma okọ na okọ wie na afi yen digest game no yen ma nkofo enti game na say ye boss. And that tactics a coach Otuado do a game was different from his all tactics or the other games. Nina, I did a Ubia and follow Coach Otuado. Net tactics at any door the room. The tactics of Coach Otuado and was different strategy altogether and a different tactics altogether. And another Coach Otuado at the rim error. Normal, go back there. The system of Coach Otuado was a 3-2-4. Sorry, a 3-2, another 4-3-2 formation, another 4-2-3-1 formation. That is yenya back line what's there Alidu Siedu, Alexander Jeku, Mohamed Salisu, then Jonas Ajeti. These are the crop of players are watching a now boy. Then the more forward was Thomas Partey, then Kwesi Sibu. Then the attacking line was Ebenezer and Kudus Mohammed and Antoine Samuel. Then out front Jordan Ayew. But boss, you be saying one day any that Obi Oshe game piano. How did they see the Blasters lineup? Boss, Chile and Follow Blasters were playing a 3-back formation. And that the game was a 3-back system. That is Jonas Ajeti, Alexander Jeku, the Mohamed Salisu. So Alidu Siedu, then Ebenezer Anan was definitely joining the attack. Inti Enedano, this crop of wingers now you na near the right and left back near him they will best set the back. Now while Buama defense while I saw the boss, they were like operating from the wings, going in and surging back. The style of play of that is Papa, offering Enzo Maresca, Mark Guerra surging forward, Maru Gusto raised him surging forward. The same thing applies to FC Barcelona. You get Jamie Baldi or Kunde joining the attack and defense another opponent attacker. This that is left and right wings. Ebo joining their back and Amwabe back 5. Into any that game na Ghana ruko anima when instead of expecting the Uncle Jordan Ayew ebe the only striker out front, you get Mohamed Kudus then Antoine Semenyo joining him, actually one another fifth one na ke benyan kofu tupe, that's Kwesi Sibo and Thomas Partey. But any that ni yenya Ebenezer Anana ena afi a branch of an Alidu Siedu one join Kwesi Sibo then Thomas Partey at the Mumford into any point in time Ghana area attack beyond boss yenya 3-back yenya 4 midfielders then 4 attackers out front. Into any that on board the Blasters in Baby. Now tactically, any that Blasters played a wonderful game. Yes, any that I understand the goals number, but boss, we are talking about quick passing, controlling of the ball, slowing the tempo of the game. Then after that, pressuring the opponent. Boss, yesterday it was superb. The tactics, the style of play of the boys was fantastic. But boss, yesterday I was pleased with how they played or how they controlled against Comoros. Comoros here team there in the first 15 minutes, no system but after 15 minutes, boss, they came into the game very, very strongly, pressing Ghana. But Ghana was able to contain their pressure, slow the tempo of the game, swing their passes together, possess the ball, manage their game in their own statistics. And any that Ghana was ready for revenge because actually this year how one world press Ebenezer and how one will reach Kwesi Sibo at the Mumford but it has been too much Kwesi Sibo and a partnership with Thomas Partey not on far. But this has been the 3rd consecutive time in there or saying that they understand the third party between Ono and that is Papa friend Thomas Partey was solid at the Mumford. Into any that I don't cook being a Moshe. How the players understand the game and how they are to resist pressure when pressure is on them. Boss, any that Comoros were but all eager. They were part of Ghana. But boss, this crop of players, Jordan Ayew and the guys were ready to contain the pressure now. Comoros then lastly, the maturity of Jordan Ayew. Boss, any that Jordan Ayew was superb. Boss, I don't see a striker like Jordan Ayew and Kebekade for now on only the attacking line because extra line up now on the standing number 9. But boss, it looks like he's playing even a number 10 Rua, setting down deeper, ultimate bad defense, ever pick a ball, no push the ball no. That tells you how mature he is. So that boss, yesterday the Blasters lovely super performance. I think that they understand it and the coach he has done very, very well.
Adam, Blasters on come.
Boss, I assume you are sitting.
You qualify.
Who boss? You qualify.
Qualify. GD, Coffee Pin and winning GD, but GD wouldn't out then.
Oh, there, boss. GD day, you have a boy on my
coaching on fire.
Oh, boss, I'm not some put on Kamabeka. I'm all here for coach to add. Yes. You see, in and you may be and one kuyi. I'm from my football. Talking of football governing body, the Ghana Football Association, and the members, nimping for with the Ghana football with him. And I was saying in your mind, Uncle Boss, group you another way. Nkibiti Nyakate in any can straight away.
Oh, really?
It wouldn't have taken us to the last game for us to tell whether we are going to qualify or not.
Really?
Oh, a group that comprises of Madagascar, Chad, Comoros, Central African Republic, Mali na ompono yenka there because of the wabobra football move. But recently adia wali ye and when you take them now as a country, some individual players be boss waiting will raise one in the past. On a yeah factor Mali do be a tricked to Ghana in this particular group. Look at the nations. Since when? You're talking of football. That ben when that ben pan when was started ball no ball.
Oh yeah, Mali.
Take off only Mali, that's all. No, but oh yeah, young boy is on about the first. That's the most important thing. Looking at how I know football now could do. Na the last tournament, major tournament, boy as a nation, it was a total disgrace for us. And for this time around, putting smiles on the face of Ghanaians once again, actually, at least boys and so forth. One man will see, because most of the players now, Caribbean away from you. We talk about 40%, and I will cover the tournament to win in mass. But these guys have been able to fight back and then redeem that image. So kudos to them, the entire team for what they've done. But going forward, I don't see to have the boss. Ejuman wa prepare ye. Now say Ghana Football Association, better one or members, leaders of the Blasters. Better no na waja tunde utwaduna yen be kwa. Then you have to sit him down, give him some questions to answer on Ejuma why ye. Currently or previously, because he's taken us to the World Cup before. One na akoda. Inti won't san. Experience onyen or the first World Cup throughout the qualifiers you be an experience of winning. First Blasters no be so mu. On front to them Blasters we experience of winning and I'm waiting for lessons and ankasa we take from teams the periods waiting Muhammad players how well does he know them on the major money now on some nina up and I'm going forward if he is to take us to the World Cup what is the motive for him nankasa and what's the plan, what's the goal Edema core that's the group the players nankasa and what should Ghanaians expect from him one check them questions in one farmer no only nala before we give him the mandate to lead the team to the World Cup. Oh yes,
really,
yes. Man share qualifies now because throughout the qualifiers we saw games you took the individual experience of the players to take us or to give us that maximum point and it happened so many times. The only time maybe who auto ado qualifies him there ne signature and an fingerprint team no do the first game your boy against Mali and then also another game that is when with line up or by the boys are going to play according to the approach of all the players the coach. That is one thing I win. And it was a total thing of born players and one ball like coaching one and a 1 year. So not all your band of individual experience you could clearly tell that some of the players were playing according to my coaching one. So it's more or less like they were limited. If not about kudus and can't kudus was meant to on but boss and their own kudus it wasn't more of dribbling or taking duels, not yet pa the major man. And you want the major way there to adoleye with come back to Ghana the first game of boy you want the Madden and then also against Nigeria in one of our friendly games honestly you want the only the major man and here now you do one dance there. Yes, this is Otuado Ejuma why ye Blasters no more. And one thing I have liked so much about him the introduction of these young guys or that youthful players they mean young players no introduce one into the Blasters but Yejiniti over team why Ejuma no on team yen some farmer but didn't war but boss nimpa na ko nim no na enyo mebu wo no ma o de tim hwe esore na ye esesa wo no me onya me do de ye beka ko fa bruni coach na we lead here because we seen countries they go with one countrymen they go and work for them when you demand what them Otuado can do the job. He knows the Ghanaian Blasters place more than any other coach. You make a go for the outside them or big man. But one man, you is he managing the team there or managing one other and ask the all war. But I be the man. Or when you do be the Ghanaians there, or waiting while you man and that is when waiting them questions about in one answer and one man answers vividly. We can tell that Papa de Juado betting wako not on an aqua, young Banabado. Boss, madam qualification way in yet Bibia, obey there. I may be see that you baby ya Banabada. Boss, Dukovic, money uncle Germany. Yes, or you Juma,
On no Egypt.
So Juma.
On Egypt 7 year.
Yes, on 6. A betinu kumase ye Milovan Rajevac, why you Juma? Why you be that? And Otuado, Uncle Wundo, the first Ghanaian, Kusapia and 2014.
So say Blasa or
Tatuwe.
Right for Brazil 2014. Brazil 2014 or
Tatuwe.
But boss, to them are Dominican. Otuado Nankana has been a player.
Remember. On the screen, these are the coaches
sure.
When they are qualified to or World Cup, and this is our 5th time a year World Cup. But this time around, coach to me now the Ejumano or coach Otuado.
Yes, boss. On America,
or the Ama more that's one.
But on America, the coach now on your court, that is Germany, 2006. Otuado was part of the squad. So he tasted. Yes, so Ebeka the next 3rd time World Cup. So he should prove to Ghanaians there. At least 1 year to the semi-final to the quarter-final, Ghanaians will see that no, Washington team at all. We are not expecting an early group exit.
There's difference between player.
Oh, boss, you are not there. 2022
player days.
Boss, he has
your coach.
Boss, he has been there. Otuado has coached that is the Dortmund team, which was leading by 4 goals to nothing. What says for
even playing as a player, no crown should give you
something
that more baby. And every team Medina do crap with can be
and boss,
the atmosphere on the pitch now. You as currently a coach, as a player, leader, you know what to tell the guy, how to compose themselves on the pitch. Every team academy seminar there, and they actually one.
Boss, and looking at even this time around the video analyst now, boss, it tells you that most Ghana goals a year is around 20-something goals, and most of them comes from set pieces. So it tells you that they are doing something. Into going to the World Cup for the 3rd time. Yes, you have played as a player in 2006 World Cup. You joined them as a coach in 2020. Now you are going for the 2026 World Cup. Boss, that alone should tell you enough. You know what to do. With the likes of Stephen Appiah Samojan coming back to the team, joining you, boss, you should tell the players what to do on the field of play.
Should tell you. Sure.
Okay.
Until boss, with that today, Otuado be now, but going forward, no, everything. But Keto Kreku,
Football president,
the GFA president, Ghana Football Association president. Was we know Ochina, Yetina Fuma, Yabeka be black, Yafano. More on gender why you do man.
On your issue, I'm say on bro.
But Ochina tackle that issue.
On your issue,
Sikana work on work. Sikana work on work.
I'm Messi. Keto Kroku say why bibia Nensa no obo showcase our blaster collab.
Boss, the reason why tell Ket knowledge in any baby in there. Ne 3rd time na wa ba no or promising kofu be there on one call. That is USA World Cup.
Nankasa as president.
Boss.
Wotum wa boa blaster wa qualify dey e won dey onye hwe because yan leg no still am see yan leg no
question mark.
Onye papa.
Now coach league boss coach the league here division 2 na dem share no all the yamba chin bet na for get for me bobu na cosmos were project na ye na ye ya hwehwem mesma affiliation fee na no kan we will just talk about them.
It's for my share. Anyway, Hearts Hearts of Oak, Heart
of
of Lions.
Heart Baby.
Still 0-0.
Because them game no bad.
Oh no bad. Enti baby Edru no prediction no I
Oh wait.
ni na recorder.
The
top 4.
Premier League. Oh yes, Nyoma record.
Prince.
Made no nyama ogodo. Baby any no Lucy last week.
Is it the Ghana Premier League?
Ghana Premier League.
Oh yes, Nyoma record. Farmers protocol is definitely good.
Baby any no way we many bas. What's sake mu coach yana. Nyama say. What's sake Frimpoma. I dem catch there. Frimpoma so was sake no be let team in now. How can you tell me that baby will lose to
Nathaniel Ajay watching you live from Agona Kwanta. Nathaniel, thank you for watching. Anyway, Cosmos, can you go back and then bring my prediction? I'm going to go now. Anna, okay, I'm watching now. But I can see say Heart of Lions or the top one.
But boss, it is early days. Boss, Heart of Lions. I can bring to
Heart of Lions. I produce Heart of Lions. I think I got Heart of Folk.
Sure.
Heart of Folk. Kumasa Ndokotoko. And Heart of Lions. And then I think Mediama also. And I'm gonna count. But I watching about able project. They will project in now.
That boss, baby, I'm going to be able to lose better 10 matches out. Just still about the league, you know.
No baby any pa na
boss, miss a day. You want to lose 10 matches in the Premier League. Stay about the league, you know. That league no random no one. Western, here the edge leagues, you know. For the past 2 seasons, y'all bro one the man ya edge league no for save.
I got you 5 feet.
For the that's it.
I got you 5-4.
5 and so no Africa. Yeah, Ghana assembly ya leka no.
Team you
got to call na you bring when you do what. Team you party ya
team you got you 5 and 4. Onya a psychological a one do
boss. What's the play
is the ground.
The battle
is the ground. The battle is the ground.
The battle is the ground.
Okay. Okay.
Just give us time.
Okay.
But
the battle is the ground.
I to be Peter and to be Moses. From Paul Manson, the Saka was Saka, no baby.
My say Blasters qualifies you.
Yeah,
ball.
I said, what Africa count. So what Africa count here?
Boss, Nala, one run Cassapa back there. On your Afcon, on your African needs you.
It's not about that.
It is about your internal problem issue.
But Otinayan Fonum blended work and the GPL, and then also get to the GFE. Then you're fully based if you didn't now you share a one semenka.
Right, I was one yellow say. I can't America come on, make a would you take away Kizia and here to Yoko and ask Kizri Pie, however, production team. In fact, ball modern talk of Cosmos and Sun. Kwa nkeji jazo na iranelu dware pictures me de be yare kama gifty kwa nka mo so jazo baba pa now adumba pa kwesi and then Prince Sam yeah me be na he everybody West Coast Sports yaba yero and oyua muduma ade John Evans kopla de kabla mo ekrabla ni because on ekra me ade machine same time same network 97 boys na yava another edition both Amanone and then the home. Once again, I don't do me and I say a Buruzra, Sebeka Sale. Bye bye.